I'm probably not the only one who wrestles with those what if kinds of thoughts that lead to fear and anxiety. Let me give you a few examples. For instance, what if that headache I've been having is really a brain tumor and I'm going to die? Or what if that beautiful neighbor that just moved in next door is going to attract my husband and then my whole marriage is going to blow apart? Or what if my child doesn't make good choices and it starts using drugs? And what if, and all of a sudden we are just knocked flat with fear and anxiety, and we're paralyzed and we're dysfunctional and we're depressed and we're definitely fearful. Well, God doesn't intend for us to live that way. And I want to give you two thoughts, two decisions, two choices that we can make in those moments when those fear-based thoughts are starting to swirl around in our mind. And they are choices in that moment to do two things. The Bible tells us in Philippians 4, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. In other words, we need to, as soon as we feel those fear-based thoughts kind of creeping into our mind, we need to right away say, wait a minute, Lord, I'm giving this over to you. I trust you. Here are my concerns, my fears, my anxieties. I'm giving it all to you. Lord, you be in control. You know what is best. Second thing we can do, which is again Bible-based, but it is a choice, ladies, and that is to choose to trust Jesus. To trust Jesus, that he is in control, and that even if some of your worst fears come to pass, even if some of those worst fears come to pass, that he will always be with you. He says that in Hebrews 13:5, that he will never leave you nor forsake you. So you can hang your hat on that. You can trust him in that, no matter if you get a brain tumor or your child makes a bad choice, that the Lord will never desert you. But I also like to cling to the promise in Romans 8:28, that we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. And that means that even if some things happen that I didn't expect or that are distressing, that even in those circumstances, God is going to figure out a way to bring about something good. And when I start meditating on that truth, my fear level starts dropping and my level of peace starts rising once again. Two choices that you and I both get to make in those moments when those fears start trying to creep in.